Welcome to the Blind Guy Show Radio. Here's your host, Greg. Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Greg, and this is the Blind Guy Show. So yesterday, I was going to make some sausage and peppers in the Crockpot, but I could not remember what the settings were. So I got all of my ingredients together, I was browning the sausage, and I figured, well, now since Aira's free, why don't I give them a call and see if they can help me out with the settings on my Crockpot. Now, this is not the first time that I've used Aira since it's become free for the first 5 minutes. I've actually used it 4 or 5 times now. Setup was really easy. You open up the app and you basically fill out your name and your email address. And then when you make your first call, the trained Aira agent has all of your information and they refer to you by name, which I think is pretty cool. And they help you do a number of things. So anyway, back to the sausage and peppers. So I opened up the app and of course I got some prompt that says Aira is now free for the first 5 minutes. And there is a call Aira button down below that. So within, I would say 20 seconds, I was connected with a Aira agent named Rich. He addressed me by name and asked me what I needed help with. So I then told him that I needed help with the settings on the Crockpot. I kind of aimed my phone's camera towards the Crockpot dial. He helped me guide the camera so he could see where the dial was. So he snapped a picture of the dial and told me exactly what the settings were so I could then start my Crockpot cook for the day. And since that was pretty much all I needed, I thanked him and he told me that he hoped that whatever I was cooking turned out well, and we ended the call. So like I said earlier in this video, I've used Aira a few times now. I've had the Aira agents help me with a few different things. One was taking a photo because I couldn't aim the photo and figure out what I had in the frame of the camera. So I called them up and they asked what I wanted to take a photo of. They helped me align the camera and they snapped the photo for me. And then they emailed it to me. So I was actually able to take a photo and know what was in frame. You guys know how hard it is to snap a picture. Another thing I called Aira for was to check the expiration date on my milk. Yes, I can open it up and smell it, but my nose has been a little stuffed up due to all the allergens in the air. So again, I called them up and they were able to snap a picture of the expiration date, zoom in on it. Good thing I didn't drink it because it was a little outdated. And the possibilities with this are just endless. Although my usage has been kind of limited so far. You may be saying, what's the difference between Aira and Be My Eyes? Now, Be My Eyes is a very similar app, only you're connected with a volunteer who might not necessarily be trained to help out a blind person. I've used Be My Eyes several times, and most of the time they are very, very helpful. I had one volunteer who didn't seem very cheery and wasn't really all that willing to help, but I still got done what I needed to get done. But with Aira, they are trained professionals and they connect to your phone. And I think this is great, but they can even call you an Uber or a Lyft. All right, so in conclusion, I have used Aira a few times now, and I'm actually really enjoying it. My guess is most calls will be under 5 minutes anyway, so I'm not really planning on subscribing to their service. So if you haven't tried it out, I say give it a try. You may be a little uncomfortable with it at first. I was. But call them up. Have them help you with something. They're actually very nice people. And hey, what could possibly go wrong? You could find that thing you dropped on the floor, right? Thanks for tuning in to the Blind Guy Show Radio. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on post notifications so you don't miss any more great content.